God wanted to send the soul to Earth, to planet Earth, and soul kept refusing, saying, no, no, I'm not gonna go. I'm not going to leave you. My love, my creator. I would like to stay only with you forever and ever, just as you are, without beginning and end. And God kept being creative and finding new ways so that the soul would agree to come to earth and have these passages and passages of life on earth, getting all kinds of experiences. Finally, God said to the soul, I'm gonna give you a magic stick. And this magic stick, as soon as you wave it in the air, right away, you will be with me. Soul thought about it and decided, okay, all right, I'll go. And Soul descended on planet Earth. And some of you know, and some of you believe that our soul gets reincarnated on planet Earth quite many times until we gather all of these experiences, what it means to be a human being, what it means to grow the soul with love, kindness, and compassion each life that we come back. And we fill up on those lessons that are still lacking to harvest that, to gather that harvest of love, kindness, and compassion. We have to experience it all. We have to be a victim, we have to be a murderer, we have to be a conqueror, to have the whole pleiad, the whole, what is that thing called when the artists have this thing and all of the colors are present on it? We have to have all of that multitude of experiences and colors. Colors are vibrations of our feelings and emotions, of our states that we experience as a human being. And we have to know it all. We have to have experience of being a President Donald Trump who gets the bullet whisked by the ear. And a lot of people, like myself included, think, oh, he's a chosen one. We have to have the experience of Elon Musk, the most rich person on earth with 325 billions, losing 40 billions at once with falling out of this dance game with the president. We have to have all of those experiences, and we have to expand as this beautiful rainbow, as an arcing, divine presence arcing over the whole planet Earth. We have to have all of those experiences, and we have to grow inside us with love, compassion, and kindness to ourselves, to divine creation, toward each other, no matter our differences. So that magic stick had a name, and the name was mind. Mind. The mind that includes all the thoughts of each human being on planet Earth. To the 7 colors of the rainbows, you can add the white color that all the colors come out of. The light, brilliant, dazzling white light. All the colors come out of white, and the black as the other embodiment of God that never dies. The embodiment that includes infinity, eternity, as well as emptiness. The embodiment that includes dark matter, of which we are all made of. You can Google it, 99.7% or close. We are made of the dark matter. That is why, if you love cosmos and if you love the planets, the infinity, like Elon Musk loves, and just yesterday I saw on TikTok AI generated video about his son X maturing and having different stages of life, and one day in many years actually flying to Mars and fly and meeting even like maybe I don't know our descendants, traveling just like those sci movies show, traveling the distances and meeting other intelligences, and let's say finding the ways not just on planet Earth but even cosmically, finding the ways to live with love, kindness, and compassion and peace, enhancing each other abilities to grow, becoming more and more as our creator, infinite God, that never been born and never will die, that is ever present. So that's what I mean, like saying the rainbow is epitome, like the utmost, to envision that divine presence on earth. The most beautiful thing on earth, like flowers that come in all kind of colors. They represent the seven rainbows of the colors of the rainbow with lots of hues, intonations of color. And if we include white and black, white, all the colors come from black, can absorb all the colors, can absorb you. White and black are two colors that are called controlling colors, and they indeed can absorb all the other colors if they overwhelm them. If you want more control in your life, you can wear more black and white. But if you want more joy and more fullness in your life, then you wear all kind of colors, understanding each vibration of them. The magic tool that persuaded eventually the soul come to earth was mind. The other words for mind is awareness, is consciousness, is intelligence. What are the differences? Mind is kind of like a ground general word for including all of our thoughts. But actually, mind includes creator thoughts as well, because there is nothing that creator did not create. And this air pillow around planet Earth, it includes all of our thoughts. You know, water is engulfs most of Earth, right? It's inside the water too. But the air is the one that lifts up over the Earth and becomes this mind pillow over the Earth. And air, breathable air that we can use, absolutely have to have particles of water in it, yeah? But all of that large air over the Earth, the air pillow, oxygen pillow over the Earth, includes all of our thoughts. And all of our thoughts are permeation of the hugest mind of God. The other words for mind, let's say awareness. When you become more and more conscious of your mind's doings inside you, because there is a monkey mind that is repetitive, yeah? Monkey mind is when you take the same thought and it becomes intrusive thought, intrusive beyond belief, not easy intrusive once in a while. when you are like driving a car and thinking, oh, what if I crash into that coming car? Intrusive thought. But also you have a lot of thoughts, low vibration thoughts. Take any low vibration emotion, thoughts of hate, thoughts of guilt, thoughts of I'm not enough. All of those low vibration thoughts are also your thoughts. And when you become aware of them, your point of awareness grows. It's like wearing more and more consciousness in your mind. So I would say mind is the general big word, and also your lower mind, monkey mind, regurgitating the thoughts that are not helpful to you, regurgitating the thoughts that actually make you reach for that cigarette, make you reach for that cup of alcohol, make you reach for that milliounce of drug to make yourself feel okay. But the more and more you practice consciousness, the more awareness comes into you, and you begin to distinguish the lower vibration thoughts and the higher vibration thoughts. As soon as I said higher vibration thoughts, such calm came over me, such peace came over me. And you know, when you experience calm and peace, true state of God, then inevitably you are filled also with the state of beauty and bliss. It's an orgasmic bliss. It's a quiet bliss. If you're working on your level of awareness, expanding it and heightening it, you may have noticed that I just bit a little bit on my lower lip because I was squeezing my awareness not to go into that field when I might feel like judging myself or others judging me. For the state of, for example, asexuality that I live 11 years, and of course I would like to make a video about that, connecting it to the 5 elements, 5 erotic blueprints, and 5 stages of sexuality. I have a lot to say about it. So the more and more you meditate, and there are all kinds of meditations, or you have a writing practice, when you grow your awareness, then the more and more consciousness you can wear in your field. Like as soon as your awareness goes into that low vibration, you are able to catch yourself. You are able to catch yourself and bring yourself a little higher. And then when you become a master of your awareness, when you become master of your mind, then you can call yourself conscious. And you know, conscious includes this syllable, shes, shes. By the way, if you translate it to Russian, shes becomes счастье. It also becomes часть. Часть is a part. And the word happiness in Russian language, часть, счастье, when you are with that letter S, sa, infinity, you are infinitely connected to all of the creation of God. That's the higher happiness. Until you get to that higher happiness, most happiness that is available to human being is when they have sex. When they have sexuality to merge with another person, allowing that other person to the utmost inside of us. And there is a secret about it. Huge, huge secret. As above, so below. In the middle of your brain, your bliss centers, pineal and pituitary, are connected to your lowest centers, to your root, also called in Latin rectum. Rectum, rectify, make it right. It's right muscle. It's a right pipe. And that right pipe, also called at the end, especially anus, as a whole, it connects you as above, it connects you through your spine and through your spinal brain, right in the middle there, where God sits on that, inside of your skull, inside of your brain, there is only one bone, and it's called sphenoid. And its sphenoid is shaped like a butterfly, and it actually repeats the butterfly of your hips, the largest bone that you have in your body. As above, sphenoid, so below your hips. And when you have sex, you strike, strike, strike the butterfly of your hips. But the energy through your rectum, through the right connection, and through vagina, it's a little bit like by diagonal vagina. It's not quite right as anus. But vagina and anus both give you direct connection of excitement of these higher centers. And in these higher centers, right there in the middle of the bone, there is a place called Turco, if I'm correct. And right there is a pineal gland that sits there. And the pineal is a little bit with a subtle veil, is separated from your pituitary. And pituitary and pineal, it's kind of like a man and a woman, masculine and feminine. I would call pineal as a man because it's like a pine cone, yeah? Repeats the shape of the masculine sexual part. Penis. I call it obelisk. And pineal, it's like tiny gland, and it's like a shape of a pine in its totality, yeah? But that is the darkest matter in your body. Like it's like dark purple blue. And when you meditate a lot, let's say 10,000 hours, 18 years, when you become such in full command with understanding of what creator and creation is, when you are able to connect to God with that shes, that is not only shes like part and happiness in Russian, but also shes like shh, quiet. Quiet and connecting to infinity. Shh. By the way, another word in Russian is shustry. It means about a very smart man with a lot of mercurial energy, I would say, who can think fast, move fast, and act fast, get decisions, really precise decision, high precision decisions from God fast, and act on them. Shustry, kind of with that letter sh, not the letter syllable sound. Also, your kidneys, they respond to this closed in the word consciousness is when you meditated so much that you are able to connect to the silence of God, to the silence, eternity, infinity of God's creator's highest mind. There you go. I told you a story about the mind, how God convinced the soul to come to earth and have all of these experiences. I also showed you 3 levels of the mind: mind, awareness, and consciousness. And consciousness doesn't stand only here. Consciousness is absolutely everywhere. But for that, you also need to be really grounded in your body, because you get mental health issues and mental health problems Number one, when you open yourself wide open with drugs, and this opens up, but you don't ground, you don't know how to open, how to ground this opening in your body, in your physicality, because you are still on planet Earth. Your mind, your awareness can be infinite, eternal, but this is round planet Earth that loves the flesh, that loves duality, that has to be in physical presence. And if you are not in physical presence, this can blow you up. But if you keep your awareness in physical body, if you stay connected to your body, if you stay connected to planet Earth through its greenery, through its waters, through its beautiful food, making your diet all kind of colors, using that chromo variety, all kind of colors in your diet. But also you have a good sleep. So in your sleep, you can go and visit the emptiness, the complete emptiness and vastness. So there are really healthy ways of getting to the states of consciousness, divine states of consciousness, that are really, really close and bring us closer and closer to our Creator. Some of you may have noticed that just now, through my eyes, I was giving you, my voice changed, my state changed, and I was giving you the taste of it. How does it feel to be one with the highest God, with the highest Creator, with all of the creation? Right now, it feels like only eyes are left. The body is slowly disappearing into that eternity and emptiness. It is such a beautiful state. It's a quiet orgasm of being one with everything. If my head moves a little bit, it's kind of like God's waves coming through you, like that eternal, touching the eternal ocean. Fire becomes etheric fire. Water becomes etheric water. Multi-dimensions that are present through us, through our highest consciousness. And even air becomes etheric air before we go into the states of infinity. And God, Creator, knows very well everything about unembodied and unmanifested and unknown. And when you meditate and become more and more in a state of a Creator and God, not severing your connection with your physical body just to stay healthy and alive, you don't need any drugs. Without drugs, you can feel a lot higher than drug. Any drug can make you feel. And it's not even ending after a certain physical time. It continues. As soon as you get out that magic stick called mind, and you put an intention to your heart, and you start equilibrating and dancing with God in the silence of your higher mind, in the silence of the most beautiful elated vibrations. And exactly the emotions are the part that get you into those very high elevated states of consciousness. virtual school here on YouTube of life and spirituality. This video I kept around the three topics. One theme, the first theme. I'm telling you a little story about how God, Creator, was asking the soul to come to planet Earth to have all of these experiences. And only when the God Creator said to the soul, I'll give you a magic stick. Whenever you wave that magic stick, you will be able to connect with me. Because that was the reason for refusal. Soul was saying, nope, nope, not going. I'm not separating from you. But with that magic stick called mind, the soul agreed to come to Earth and have all of these experiences. The second theme in today's video is about three states, what we call mind. Mind, and then awareness, and then consciousness. And the third thing, I'm beginning a new experiment. I love you. Happy ascension. Happy practices. I hope it reaches you in peace. See ya.